Hey friends, it's Ruben with Hi-Fi MIDI. Ample Sound has recently released a major free update to their electric guitars, version 3.5. I personally have been anticipating this update because it fixes what I long considered to be the weak point of an otherwise amazing suite of virtual instruments. In this video, I'll cover the list of those updates. I've messaged Ample Sound a handful of times over the course of a couple of years, asking when they're going to fix their modulation and pitch bend system. In the past, bending the pitch and adding vibrato always introduced artifacts into the sample playback and sounded pretty unpleasant and awkward. However, Ample Sound introduced their new SAHDS modulation system with Ample China QT, and it was only a matter of time before it was implemented into their older plugins. That day is finally here. So what is SAHDS modulation system? SAHDS stands for Start, Attack, Hold, Decay, and Sustain, and refers to the way the vibrato will respond automatically when it's engaged. It essentially allows you to stylize your vibrato. Let's go into the settings, and once you open it up, you can see the SAHDS system here, and to enable it, Auto Mod has to be selected. So you have start time, and this determines when the vibrato starts. Right now it's set to 99, but you can have it start immediately. And it's going to reset with every new note played. Attack refers to the amount of time it takes for the vibrato to reach its maximum value. Hold is how long it takes before that vibrato starts coming down. Decay is the opposite of the attack, so that's the wind down of the vibrato. And sustain is going to determine how long the note holds out. Another cool thing is the mod time, and I've shown this in other videos. The new system goes by milliseconds. The mod time can go all the way up to 500 milliseconds, which is half a second, and that's going to be a very wide and slow vibrato, probably not something you'll want to play. Conversely, 150 milliseconds is going to be a little quick. I like to set mine around 180 or 190. Modulation gain determines how much gain is going to be in the vibrato. So when you hear that pitch fluctuation, you're also going to hear a volume fluctuation. And let's set it to 0 so you can hear the difference. And you can set the mod pitch, and this is going to determine how much that pitch is going to vary. That sounds like a wobble. And it can go all the way down to 0 cents. So this is going to be virtually no vibrato. It sounds more like a tremolo. Let's hear the pitch bend. To me, that sounds way more natural. I was so excited about this because now I can create the melodies that I want to on this. That sounds so smooth. The next update is to Riffer. Riffer is a powerful guitar-based MIDI programming system. It now supports up to 64 bars of programming, and you can now quickly access sections of your riff using the navigation bars. So to add more measures to your riff, click this box and type in the number of measures you want your riff to be. So let's set it to 64. Now, rather than scrolling here, trying to find a specific measure, you can click on these navigation tabs and reach that location quickly. So that's a good update. Riffer also allows you to easily create a new riff with the new riff button. Or you can press Command-Shift-N, and there it is. The next update is a program called Rectangles. Rectangles is a new standalone library host created to quickly access your Ample Sound instruments. I love this compared to the older host, which made it tricky to find the exact library you were looking for. You can view your products by list or by thumbnail, which shows a beautiful picture of the headstocks. I prefer thumbnail. This is a great place to spend time creating riffs, strum patterns, or trying out different settings on your instrument without having to open up a new session in your DAW. This icon shows the instrument page. This is a settings menu which lets you set your library path, MIDI device, and audio settings. You can set your playback tempo here and your master volume here. Another cool feature of Rectangles is the ability to quickly record and export ideas. Let's say you have a moment of inspiration and want to capture it. Simply hit the record button and start playing. When you're done, hit the pause button, name your song, and then hit save. Rectangles will then create a WAV file which you can save anywhere and play at any time. I love the simplicity of this tool. It's a great feature. On the bottom, you have a virtual keyboard, which can be turned on using this power button, and use your computer keyboard to play. You can change the octave here and the velocity here. In the top right corner, there's a left browser window switch that allows you to close this window, and it allows you to close this window right here. This gives you a more compact view. Some other features include a new parameter system that is more efficient than the previous system and is more compatible with VST3 formats and various DAWs. This means that it should be easier to gain control of different settings within your plugin using external devices or through MIDI programming. The user interface of the main modules has been slightly updated, and there's a visible improvement in the display and animation. This is a lot more obvious when you're changing things like amps, cabs, and I've compared it to the older versions, and it is definitely a lot smoother. And lastly, it has optimized multiple sample rate support. So whether you're running your DAW in 16-bit 44.1 kHz or 24-bit 192 kHz, your plugin should run smoothly. I'm not kidding when I say that this has dramatically improved the realism and quality of their plugins. It has made it more enjoyable to play and program. I've always loved fingerstyle playing and strumming on Ample Sound guitars, but creating melodies was always an issue until now. I can't wait until they add it to their metal guitars, acoustic guitars, and basses. What's just as wonderful is the fact that this is a free update to users who own these libraries. So what are your thoughts on this? Leave a comment below, and if you enjoyed this video, considering leaving a thumbs up. By the way, about 95% of my viewers are not subscribers, so if you would do me a favor, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can know when I post a new video. Thanks for watching.